Okay. Hello YouTubers, this is Ember78 and I'm back to make a complete Naruto collection. The last time I made a video like this was back in last year, so that was a little over a year ago. So I'm back and I thought I'd show you my whole entire collection, mainly because I've gotten to the point where I've gotten a lot of stuff, so I think this is a good time now to show you everything that I have so far. Sooner or later I'll have the entire collection, but that's probably won't be years from now, but I just figure I'll show you what I have for right now, and then maybe later on I can make another video showing you the progress that I've made in collecting over the years that are coming. So, or maybe months. It just depends on how much I get. If I get enough, then I'll make another video. Okay, here I go. I'll start off with the games here. So far, I have all of the Ultimate Ninja Storm games that are out so far. And all of you know, all of the Naruto fans of you guys out there know that 3 is coming out in March of next year, and I'm going to get that too. I have to pre-order my copy. And then I have almost all of the Clash of Ninja games so far. I'm missing one because it only has like 4 or 5 characters in it, and I wasn't interested in getting it, and I don't think I was a big enough Naruto fan when it came out, so I kind of ignored that game. But I'm debating on whether or not I should get it just to add it to my collection. Who knows? So alright, and then I also have Dragon Blade Chronicles. This game has like a lot of critics, and I can see why. It's really frustrating to play, but it's still a pretty good game. I mean, you get power-ups and new abilities and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it enough. I mean, it's really frustrating. Any bad guys, just regular type of bad guys that you have to fight in this game, like the flunkies or whatever, they're like ridiculously hard, and I never understand that. But anyway, there's that game. Okay, and here we'll move on to my shirts, my clothes. I have a Naruto Series 1 hoodie right here, and on the back it shows all of the characters. On the back it shows all the characters from Series 1. And I also have mostly Shippuden t-shirts. Gaara from Shippuden. And then there's Series 1, Naruto versus Gaara. I really like that fight, but nowadays I look at it and I really wish Gaara would have had a better chance in that fight. I think he was underrated in that fight because he's so much more powerful than Naruto back then. And then we have my other Shippuden t-shirt with all the Jinchurikis on it. And of course, Series 1 Gaara before he became good, when he was still evil. Gaara is my favorite character, just in case any of you didn't know. He's my absolute favorite anime character ever. So not only is he my favorite anime character in Naruto, but overall he's just my favorite. Okay, and then I have Sasuke from Shippuden. This is my Sasuke t-shirt. Alright, and this is my favorite t-shirt from Shippuden, Naruto versus Sasuke frames. I really like this shirt, and it's my absolute favorite, and the design is unique, so I definitely value this shirt. Okay, now that that's done, we'll move on to my figures. Okay. Of course, we have a lot of other anime figures up here, but showing you mostly my Naruto ones. Here's Taka Sasuke from Shippuden. Hope you can see that. Well, This is a smaller version of him. I have a larger version of him too, which is right here. That cost me a little bit more because of the design and the value of it. And I have Data in the back, and then the guy that's just laying there on his back is Gara, the evil one from Series 1. And then I have Kakashi hiding over there looking at his perverted books. Of course, you all know how that goes. But yeah, there's Kakashi. Oh, I'll have to fix that later. Okay. And moving on over here to these are my Toonami figures. They're basically display figures. I don't think you can play with them because their arms and limbs don't move like your average character, your average figure. So I'm just basically trying to collect all of my favorite characters, and those are my top 3 right there. Gaara first, Sasuke second, Naruto third. And my 4th is Pain, and they're going to release a Pain figure, and I think it was supposed to come out in July, but they pushed it back to January. They always push back the figures for some reason. They delay them a lot. So I'm waiting on that now. Okay, those are my figures. So I'm going to move to my magazines. Okay. And here are my magazines. This is the Shonen Jump issue with Bonds in it. This was the issue that promoted Bonds back last year when it was released. I had to get that because I was really looking forward to Bonds. And then we have one cover of him with him on the cover, and that came out like in 2008. That's when I was really hyped for Shippuden. I had hardly anything, I knew hardly anything about it, so I was really excited about it. Okay, and here are the poster zines. This is the Shippuden one, and inside we have laminated DVD menus of the first 4 volumes of Naruto Series 1, and these are DVD menu, they're like the list of the episodes are on the back. But I thought the pictures on the front were so cool, so I wanted to laminate them. And I was hoping that they would continue doing this, but eventually they stopped and they went downhill on the quality. So the DVD episode listings were just, the images on there were just boring. So I think it's because they went down on their budget or whatever. But who knows the main reason behind that. Okay. That's the poster zine. And now we have, this is another Shippuden poster zine. This is a poster zine from Series 1. Another one. I think they're going backwards. The first few you saw, that as I was showing you them, they got older and older. So that's, I think this one you see is the oldest one I had. Okay, and here's the Naruto collectors. Man, I miss these. They were releasing these like crazy until Shippuden came out, and it was barely on publicized. The English dub was barely publicized when it first came out, so they stopped releasing the Naruto collectors, and that kind of disappoints me a little bit. Okay, here's one of them. Here's another one, mainly in the Tsunade arc in Series 1, and here's the one with Naruto and Sasuke fighting each other. I think this is the last one where they're showing a bunch of fillers, and this is the Shippuden one. And this one basically was covering all the episodes that were subbed on Hulu and Naruto.com, and they were all the way up to, I think, the beginning or the mid part of the Three Tails arc, the filler arc. And they haven't released one ever since then, so I'm kind of missing that right now. But hey, there's nothing we can do about that. Let me fix these really fast. Now, since I showed you my magazines, my t-shirts, and my video games, and my figures, I'm going to move over to my DVDs. Ta-da! Yeah, that sounds so meh. Anyways, here's my DVDs. I've shown you these in my last video, but I'll show you again because this is my collection video, of course. Anyways, okay, I have all the DVDs from Series 1, and I have figures in front of them. They're like mini collectibles, and that's Naruto standing right there. And then the DVDs behind are 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have Sasuke here from Series 1. And I'm going to move him out of the way for a second. I have 13 and 14. And then on the top I have the rest of them, 15 and 16. Okay, now let me move down to my Shippuden collection. Okay, since last time I've collected Shippuden figures. They're mini collectibles, and I got these from the Ohio Con that was here. It comes every January of each year. So I have all of my favorites so far. Gaara, Sasuke, and Naruto, just like my Toonami figures. Then I have the 4th Hokage, Minato, Jiraiya, and Shikamaru's here in the back in the dark. I put them back there because I wanted to collect the figures in order of my favorites, but they haven't released. There are some characters in between these that aren't out yet, or I'm not sure if they will be released, but hopefully they will be. Okay, but back here are my DVD box sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And of course they've gone down in value, as I said in my last video, because Viz has gone down on their budget, so they went from these to these. And before, when box set 5 was out, they had sleeves on them. I can't really show you the sleeves because that'll just knock everything over, but I think you get what I mean. So I'm just kind of hurting from that. So okay, alright, and we're going to move up here to my movie collection, and I have all the movies so far, including the OVA special, Protect the Waterfall Village, and that's this right here. And I have the steel case special edition from volume 1, not volume 1, I mean movie 1 special edition. It came out in like November of like 2007 or something, and months before in July is when the regular one came out. And I have movie 2 right here, movie 3, then the first Shippuden movie, Bonds, and of course my favorite of all of them is Will of Fire. This came out last month, as most of you know, and that movie is just extraordinary. I really love that movie. Had some things in there bother me, but I can get over it. Okay, and that's all my movies and DVDs that I have on home video. Okay, now I'll move to my basement and I'll show you my digital collection and my other stuff down there as well. Okay, stay with me here.